one of the things about boundaries is if you're feeling stressed, you're feeling like your energy's drained when you're around your family, your spouse, your friends, then it might be your energy might be drained because your boundaries might be loose. They might be open. You might have very open boundaries, and they're not real clear or tight. Maybe you're unclear about what your boundaries are. An example that I like to use is like a house that has all the windows open. It's 94 degrees out, and you got the air conditioner on. How well is that air conditioner going to work if you have all the windows open? Probably not real good. What's the temperature going to be inside? It doesn't matter what you set the thermostat at. If you have all the windows in the house open and you have the air on and it's 90 to 100 degrees outside, guess what? Your house is going to be 90 to 100 degrees. So this is the same way that boundaries work. When we have the windows shut, the walls are good, insulated, you got those double pane windows in there. You can choose when you open and shut the doors and what you want to let in and what you don't. Same way with the rain. You know, what happens when we have all the windows open and it rains outside? Guess what? The rain gets in. Everything gets wet, makes a big mess, and then we get to clean it up. This is the same thing with boundaries. Boundaries are like the windows in your house. And we've been taught how to open and close the windows and adjust the thermostat in the house. We can't change the weather outside. We can't change the temperature. It's going to come and go the way it comes and goes, just like the things outside of ourselves. But one thing we can learn how to do is how to close the windows to be able to conserve the energy that we have, that whatever temperature we want to be on the inside, we can learn how to start to shut those windows and decide when we want to open them up, where we want. If there's fresh air out there, then yeah, let's open them up and get some fresh air. But if it's storming, if it's raining, if it's 100 degrees or it's 5 below zero, then we can shut that and turn the thermostat on. So this is the same thing as boundaries. Having really clear and tight boundaries and knowing what those boundaries are, then we can control our own energy. And a lot of times in marriage and relationship, tell me if you relate to this, we can feel really drained and think that, well, it has to do with the weather outside, and not realize that we got all our windows open. Our windows are wide open, and we're doing all these things that are really draining our energy and not leading us to be able to control our own internal temperature. So it's like slowly learning how to shut the windows one at a time and learn how to control our own internal temperature. So I like to use that analogy because I think it's a really powerful analogy to help us understand boundaries in your life. So where can you shut one window today? I'm going to ask you that question. Where can you shut one window in your life that you can start to conserve some energy, get away from some of these things, and to start to protect your inside feelings, emotions, state from some of the weather outside? What can you do? And this is why self-care is so powerful, and why people that I see are successful in their lives and their marriages have a really good, powerful self-care routine that they do, whether that's running, walking, biking, swimming, hiking, getting in the outdoors, reading, meditating, breathing exercise, walking, golf, whatever that is. Just getting outside, doing something. Some people enjoy fishing, hunting, whatever it is that you enjoy to do to get you to that place where you can, that helps you to shut the doors and build your energy up. Just really taking care of yourself. That's the beginning of starting to set some boundaries, and then getting clear about what is ours and what is our inside, and what are the windows that we can shut, and what is the outside temperature. Sometimes it's hard to discern what those things are. And that's what I work with people on, to get to the I'm going to use a very specific term, the nitty gritty of what's going on. How do you figure out how to discern what's yours and what's your partner's? What's yours and what's your responsibility, and what is other people's responsibility for themselves? Because when that line gets blurred, our energy level can go down. When we're putting energy towards things that are not our responsibility and not anything that we can control. It's like the Serenity Prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change and the courage to change the things I can. Sometimes we're putting a lot of energy in changing things that we can't, and not accepting things that there's nothing we can do about. And it's like having the windows open and it's 100 degrees out, and we got we have the thermostat set on 60, but guess what? It doesn't matter. You can be pumping out all the energy you want, and then when you get the energy bill, guess what? It's like $1,000 for the month, or $2,000, or whatever, and we're taxing the energy system with the windows open. And it's like we keep getting these energy bills, and after a while it feels like, sometimes it feels like we want to give up on our marriage, or give up, but there's things that we can do to start to conserve energy and figure out how we can discern where are these damn windows. I got to get them shut, and what's mine, what's theirs, how do I get these things shut? So this is like part of the process of learning how to take the power back, like the Rage Against the Machine song. I wish I had that to come in right there. Take the power back. That's a good song. If you've never heard it, it's a little wild for some people, but I like it. Anyway, enough about me and enough about this. I just want to come here and share a little bit today. I hope this is something that's really helpful for you. If you made it to the end of this video, congratulations, because that's a start as well of finding out the information that we all need to be reminded of to take our power back so we can feel better. We can start to fill our cup, empty out the frustration, the stress, the negativity, and get that out of there and start filling it up with gratitude, love, forgiveness, understanding, so that we can take on some of other people's stress a little bit for them, and get rid of it for them, instead of whenever they're dumping a little bit of stress on us, we got so much stress we can't take it, so then we blow up right back at them, and then it's the conflict. So I appreciate you all. I thank you. I hope you've gotten a lot out of this live video, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.